Alrighty, a cool dude on the internet here.
Bruh.
Back on the internet ever since my widely popular booster pack opening series took off. Decided to open some more Magic cards.
Bruh.
Now, this is an interesting case, because whenever you go to vintage stocks, you see these big bricks. That's what they're called, bricks. I don't know how many cards there are, if they're like 60 or 100. It's a good amount, I think probably 60. And I never have any idea what they are. So I decided to buy a couple. I got one more, which I might save for another video. And I've got this one here. Now, I don't think they're all the same color, because you see this one is green and blue. And this is a black swamp, so hopefully there's not too many lands here. Hopefully there's some decent cards in here. Now I bought this one because of the face value card, the Simic Sky Swallower. 6/6 with Flying, Trample, and Shroud, which is very overpowered. But and I'm not going to waste your time going through it one by one. I'm just going to open it off camera. I'm going to just show you what you get. Now, of course, this is just going to be an average one. Results may vary, and I very much doubt there's going to be anything amazing like a Mythic or Planeswalker or any of that sort of stuff in it. But, you know, it's just kind of cool to see what there are. Well, what exactly you get with this sort of thing, because, you know, it's very cheap for the amount of cards. So, I'll be back in a bit with the results. Alrighty, now as I kind of suspected, this was the only rare. Well, it is a good rare. Probably not worth buying it just for that card alone. And of course, all of this is probably not worth buying since singles are really the cheapest way to buy the cards. These are all mana, so it does come with quite a lot of mana. Oddly enough, it's mostly swamp with a couple other thrown in there, which I think is odd. And yep, these are all commons. And these are all uncommon, so it does come with quite the healthy helping of uncommons. See, there's quite a lot of cards there. And some of them are pretty good. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's just a couple of highlights. Like, here we have some Hazoret's Fountain, 2 of those, 2 Riona's Fountain, and 1 Boatno's Moment. Did I say Fountain? Monument. Now, these are kind of interesting. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and they have some other perks. And the Riona's is for green spells, and the Hazoret's is for red spells, and those are pretty decent cards, you know. They're good to add to decks. And then there's a 3 set of Elixir of Immortality. You can pause it if you want to see it. And there's some pretty decent lands, which, you know, always a good buffs. There's some interesting cards for starting decks. And funny enough, there's a lot of 4 sets and 3 sets in this in this thing. Like we got 4 Corpse Haulers, 3 Dutiful Attendant. And it's weird because I didn't know if this was going to be like pre-built decks and stuff, or if it's just completely random cards, but it's like a weird mix of the two, because there's a ton of Merfolk cards in there, and then there's a ton of zombie cards and like bringing zombies back to life cards, and it's really weird. It feels like it's a lot of different like handfuls of cards of different decks just kind of dropped in there. It's weird because it feels like it's the start to making new decks. It's like meant to give you ideas. And I think that's really interesting, and I'm very tempted to make some decks now that I have these ideas, but it doesn't give you enough cards to make a deck by itself. It does give you quite a lot of mana. It does have a lot of swamp mana, so you could probably get started on a black deck. But it does give you a lot of synergy, a lot of cards with synergy, which I think is interesting. And I don't know if they do that on purpose, or if maybe I just got lucky. And a ton of counterspell cards in there too. It's really interesting. But yeah, my final verdict, probably like give it like a 7 out of 10. It's good for when you first start, and oddly enough, not so bad even when you do have a ton of cards. Because the problem with having a ton of cards is that you can look through them for ages
Bruh,
They're not
bruh,
seeing
stop
the type of art they
rambling.
want.
Nobody
It's gonna be
cares.
so hard to
I
make
rate this
exactly
video
what
0 out of 10.
this
End the
other
video,
stuff
please.
gives you a
End my
handful of
suffering.
cards with
End my
different themes and
suffering.
different
End the
things
video,
you can do with
please.
it.
End the video. It's not good.
But yeah,
It's
if
not
I
good video.
recommend
End video. No one
going for a price
cares.
tag of
End the
$8, I really
video.
can't
End the
complain.
video, please.
There's probably
Please.
better
End the
places to
video.
spend your money, but
My suffering.
it's
End
fun
my
enough. It's a fun
suffering.
thing to do.
I don't want to
Would
hear
not
you
bank on
ramble
video
about how you
money
want
for
to
it.
make
This is
an
the only
angel
rare.
deck, but
No
don't
one
have
makes
enough
one-planeswalkers,
angels.
nothing crazy
Please
like that.
stop. No, don't
And it's
talk
still
about
okay.
wanting to make a spider
But
deck.
it
You
is,
don't
it's
have
good
enough
for
spiders.
giving
Shut
you
up.
ideas.
Shut up. Shut up. Please
And
stop talking. Thank
that's
you.
all I can
The
ask
video's
for.
over. Thank you. Bye.
Peace.